Hello everyone. In this video, let us try to understand how to solve Chapter 4, Problem 12, Financial Analytics Problem. Right. So here, it was given certain data related to a company. It is a 5-year data related to Aquatic Supplies. It provides both income statement, balance sheet. Both details are provided here. The main purpose of the document is to calculate sustainable growth and actual growth for these years. So we need to provide how the sustainable growth of the company and how the growth rate, actual growth rate that was happened for the company, both the details are to be calculated. And based on the information that we acquire from the analysis, we need to make some sort of comments on the results that are achieved, and we should provide some sort of suggestions to the organization. So, so this is the data. So, and I have provided solutions in a different page. So, let me show you the results. See, in order to calculate sustainable growth and actual growth, so in order to calculate sustainable growth and actual growth, the following details are needed that are profit margin, retention ratio, asset turnover ratio, financial ratio, sustainable. So these ratios are important. Based on these ratios, we will be calculating sustainable growth rate, and actual growth rate is whatever the sales that we have achieved in the last year when compared to it, to what extent we have grown. So in terms of sales only we will be calculating. For that purpose, what we do, this year's sales minus last year's sales divided by last year's sales. It provides you a percentage of growth that you have acquired. Okay, so actual growth rate is very easy. It's a straight activity that we do, but for the purpose of sustainable growth, only for the purpose of sustainable growth, you need to calculate these four values. And finally, we try to understand how the sustainable growth rate, how these two are different, sustainable growth rate and actual growth rate. Based on the values, we will be interpreting. Okay, so in order to do that, so before you create this table, it is very important to mention what formulas you are using and what these values mean. Say, for example, what is profit margin? You just discuss about it. It helps you to avoid plagiarism, one thing, and it helps you to understand what it mean. Okay, so make sure you discuss about these elements and the formulas given by me, and make sure you get some sort of formula from outside also. I'm marking them. So for this, you should get it from outside, and actual growth also you should get your formula from outside. Okay, so the value will be this is the same, like whatever given here, it is a exact accurate value, but for and value for formula, but I recommend you to go and cross check it from outside. Okay, so this is from my side regarding the task, and it's clearly implemented here. I have provided all the solutions. Sorry, I have provided calculated all the values. Just cross check how the calculations happen, and make sure you implement it on your own. Okay, so there should be no reflections from my sheet. Make sure you get proper details by implementing it. Try to understand how it was done. See, say for example, profit margin. What it means? Net income by sales. So if you go to the sheet one, what is net income? This is for 2021. What is net income? Net income is this divided by sales is this. When you divide these two things, you get 3%. Make sure you get same values, cross check your values at the end of the completion of your work, save it properly and send it to me. All right. So that's all regarding the first task. Make sure you properly implement it, like by cross checking the formulas and how things happen. Just try to learn it. Okay. You should understand how the things had happened. That has to be properly understood. Okay. So make sure you understand it. Here I have provided some basic explanation related to the above task. So you just read it, that helps you. But let me tell you how to interpret this one. So let us cross check with the profit margin. What we can see, profit margin means after selling your product, to what extent you are profit getting. Like when compare both sales and net income, what is the percentage of value you are getting out of the sales they made. Okay, so it shows that the profit margin is gradually increasing. Profit margin is a positive term, it should increase. If increase, it means that your company is doing good. So we can see slight increase in its profit margin over a period of time. That is good thing. Okay, so as a the profit margin is increasing, the company is doing some better performance. That's what we can comment. Next one is retention ratio. We maintained it one as because so whatever the income we generate that will be utilized for the next year operation. So we maintained it one. That's fine. Next, asset turnover ratio. If you cross check asset turnover ratio when compared to 2022, it increased by zero point 0.1 in 2023, then it maintained stability. So this was a good rather than losing asset. See, if for any company, assets should be high. For any company and person, the assets should be increasing or maintained stable is good. If it is decreasing, it is a bad sign. Okay. So anyhow, like the asset turnover, it is not providing any that much impact on the organization because it maintains a stable thing. Okay. So the consistency is observed in asset turnover. Then financial leverage, if you cross check financial leverage, it is continuously decreasing. Financial leverage is it should be decreasing because financial leverage mostly depends on the debt. It shows that as the value is decreasing, it clearly shows that the company's debt is decreasing. As the company's debt is not increasing, not as it is not increasing because of it, the financial leverage will be reducing. Okay, so it's a good sign. Okay, actually, as the company's debt is reducing, it's a good sign. Sustainable growth rate, if you cross check, sustainable growth rate is reduced and actual growth rate is maintained stable. So, and when you compare the difference between actual growth rate and sustainable growth rate, the difference is decreasing. So in 2022, the company has to get a sustainable growth rate of 110.2%. But when it comes to 2026 to sustain in the market, it needs 31.4%. So it is becoming more stable. So if you cross check the difference between these two, they are coming nearby near. So whatever the growth rate the company is getting, that is the difference between what is expected and what is actually performing is narrowing down. So it is a good sign. But however, the organization has to improve a lot to get more better results. Okay, that is my interpretation. You just try to cross check your own inputs and provide better interpretation on your work. So your interpretation should be unique. So make make sure you put some extra efforts to understand topic better and write in a better way. That's it from my side, Tim. Thank you.